Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into a filing by Motorcar Parts of America. Don't worry, it's not about engines exploding or anything, but it is about their earnings, so buckle up. This filing is an 8K, which is like a quick update a company gives to the SEC, the government agency that watches over companies. Today's update is all about how well, or not so well, Motorcar Parts of America did financially in the last quarter and the entire year. We'll look at the numbers, what they mean, and what the company might do next. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we discuss these filings and more. So the first thing to know is that this report is called a Form 8K. It's basically a snapshot of important events that a company wants to share with investors right away. In this case, it's their earnings announcement for the period ending in March of 2025. The date of this report is June 9, 2025. Motorcar Parts of America is a company that makes and sells parts for cars like starters, alternators, and other electrical components. They operate mainly in North America. Their stock is traded under the ticker symbol MPAA. They are based in Torrance, California. This part is just legal stuff basically saying this report isn't meant to be used for anything other than what it is, a financial update. They are making sure they are following the rules of the SEC, which is very important. This tells us that the company's stock is traded on the Nasdaq Global Select Market under the symbol MPAA. This is where investors can buy and sell shares of the company. Here's the main point of this report. Motorcar Parts of America released a press statement about their earnings for the quarter and year that ended March 31, 25. The details are in Exhibit 99.1, which is attached to this report. The company wants to make it clear that unless they specifically say so, this information isn't automatically included in other filings they might make later. This section is basically a list of what's included in the filing. In this case, we have the press release with the earnings information. This is the actual press release where you find out all the details about the company's financial performance. Let's jump into that exhibit and see what's happening with Motorcar Parts of America's numbers. Since the actual numbers are in Exhibit 99.1, which isn't provided directly here, I can't give you specific financial highlights. Typically, we'd be looking for key figures like total revenue, net income, earnings per share, EPS, and any significant changes compared to previous periods. Those are the key numbers investors use to see if the company is doing well or not. However, I can say that investors will be paying close attention to whether the company met, exceeded, or fell short of expectations. If the numbers are better than expected, the stock price might go up. If they're worse, it could go down. The press release will also likely include management's comments on the results and their outlook for the future. Without the press release with the actual numbers, it's tough to say definitively how Motorcar Parts of America is doing, but based on this 8K filing, we know they've shared their latest financial results with the public. Now, thinking about this company, Motorcar Parts of America, it operates in a pretty competitive market. It's important for them to innovate and keep costs down to stay ahead. One potential risk is changes in the automotive industry, like the shift to electric vehicles. If they don't adapt, they could lose market share. On the other hand, there are opportunities for growth. As cars get older, they need more repairs, which creates demand for replacement parts. Also, if Motorcar Parts of America can expand into new markets or develop new products, that could boost their sales. In conclusion, this 8K filing is a routine update on Motorcar Parts of America's financial performance. Investors will need to dig into the details of the press release to get a full picture of how the company is doing and what to expect in the future. Alright, that's our breakdown of Motorcar Parts of America's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.